Hello, boys and girls, and welcome to It's Time to Read with Miss Jones. Today is Thursday, May 28th, 2020. Our story for today, Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion by Alex T. Smith. Before we get started, you know what time it is. It's time to sing our Let's Get Ready to Read song. Are you ready? Here we go. What time is it? Hey, what time is it? You know, what time is it? Get ready. It's time to read with Miss Jones. What time is it? Hey, what time is it? You know, what time is it? Check your watch. It's time to read with Miss Jones. This is Little Red. Today, she is going to be gobbled up by a lion. This is the lion. Well, that's what he thinks is going to happen anyway. One hot morning, Auntie Rosie woke up covered in spots. There was only one thing for them, spot medicine. Ring, 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 ring. Oh dear, said Little Red when she heard the news. I'll come right away. So she put some spot medicine in her basket and waved goodbye to her daddy. It was a long way to Auntie Rosie's house. Little Red walked under the giraffes, over the sleepy crocodiles, and past the chattering monkeys. She crept around the termite mounds and under the leaping gazelles. Then she caught a ride on an elephant, wiggled her way around the hippos and warthogs, and waved hello to the meerkats. Then she sat down in the shade of a shady tree. And that's when the lion arrived, the very hungry lion. Oh, hello, purred the lion. Where are you going? To visit my auntie, who is covered in spots, said Little Red. And the time it took for his tummy to rumble, the very hungry lion had cooked up a very naughty plan. My clever plan. 1. Sneak off to Auntie Rosie's house. 2. Hide her in a cabinet. 3. Dress up as Auntie Rosie. 4. Wait for a bit. 5. Jump up and eat Little Red. 6. Eat Auntie Rosie for dessert. You are a very clever lion. Well done. And he rushed off to put his plan into action. When he arrived, The very hungry lion stuffed Auntie Rosie in a cabinet and locked the door. Then he squeezed himself into one of her nightgowns and covered himself all over in spots. Of course, when Little Red arrived, she realized right away it wasn't Auntie Rosie sitting in the bed. She quickly looked around and spotted her auntie peeking through a gap in the cabinet. Then Little Red decided that she was going to teach the naughty lion a lesson. "Oh, Auntie," cried Little Red, "what tangled hair you have." And before the very hungry lion could even lick his lips, Little Red had brushed and combed and twisted and braided until the lion had a lovely new look. This had not been part of the lion's plan. So he opened his mouth wide. "Disgusting," shouted Little Red. "What gigantic, grimy teeth you have, Auntie." And Little Red made the very hungry lion brush, brush, brush his teeth till they sparkled. "Oh, Auntie," sighed Little Red, "what an old nightgown you are wearing." And before the very hungry lion knew it, Little Red had found a much prettier dress for him to wear. This had not been part of the lion's plan either. "Stop!" yelled the lion. "I am a very hungry lion, and my tummy is grumbling." Little Red pointed her finger. "Well, trying to eat children and aunties is very naughty. If you were hungry, all you had to do was ask for some food." The very hungry lion let Auntie Rosie out of the cabinet and said sorry ever so politely. Little Red gave Auntie Rosie the spot medicine, which worked immediately. Then the three of them gobbled up a whole basket of donuts together. The lion had 5. Soon it was beginning to get dark, so the lion walked all the way back home with Little Red on his very best behavior. He promised to never, ever, ever try to eat another auntie or any children. But he might be tempted to eat Daddy. No, bad kitty. The end. Little Red and the Very Hungry Lion. Thank you, boys and girls, for tuning in to It's Time to Read with Miss Jones. Don't forget, tomorrow will be our last It's Time to Read with Miss Jones for a while. As I said earlier, hopefully I will try to do this on the weekends so that we can still continue it some type of way. I do enjoy reading to you, and I hope you enjoy it also. I already have a story picked out for tomorrow. It's going to be Peter H. Reynolds' book, The Word Collector. The Word Collector. I think that would be so appropriate to end this series for 10 weeks. I have been reading to you for 10 weeks, and for a total, come tomorrow, 50 books. And during that time, I think you have heard words you were familiar with and some very new words too. So The Word Collector is what I'm going to read tomorrow. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please join me tomorrow. Have a good night. Have a good remainder of your week. And I'll see you tomorrow. Peace and blessings.